Hey, welcome. Listen, earlier today I had the opportunity to speak with a local group of business owners, and I gave them all this 4 sheets. Okay, actually there's a link below so you can download them too, and we're going to go through them. I'll put it here on the screen so you can see it, and then we're going to be able to go through it. Now, one of the things that we were talking about the Pareto principle, the 80-20 rule. You've probably heard of this before, where 80% of the consequences are derived by 20% of the causes. And you know that, okay? But there's a new number that we're going to talk about. It's this one right here, this 9%. Now, Google knows everything. You know that, okay? They track everything that we do, whether we want to or not, but it's being tracked. And they say that 9% of the businesses, 9% of the businesses are doing what the other 91% are not. That's a new number that we got to keep in mind. Okay, so we got 91.9. That's a new number. Now, what is that 9%? 9% of the businesses are doing video. Check that out. Video. Just like this one, little short instructional videos. Now, what's happening is this. Because people are connecting with that. Short instructional videos. A couple weeks ago, I gave my daughter's 16, I gave her a video to watch, and I hadn't heard her phone, and immediately she tapped the screen. Oh my God, it's 2 minutes. It was like, what? It's only 2 minutes. No, to her, that was the end of the world. Kids today, most adults too, they live in the TikTok world, so everything has to be given to them in 30 seconds. So if we're going to give something of value, let's do it short, let's do it quick, let's get to the point, but let's do it in video. Why? TikTok, Instagram, in the stories, all of those different platforms have video. And video is very, very popular. Now, Google tells us that this is happening in YouTube. You're watching this video probably in YouTube right now, even though it's going to be going in different directions. But think about this, okay? Think about this. The number that they're giving us is that 80% of the people between 18, it starts at 18, this is the statistics that they're giving us, okay, to 49, use YouTube every day for a search. YouTube is not a social media platform. YouTube is a search engine. When you optimize your videos, people will find them. They'll find the information that they're looking for. And more so if you're a local business. If you're a local business and you're not using video and your competition is, they're getting all the business. Now, why is this important? You probably say, well, Ruben, but I have a radio face. I don't want to be in video. You don't have to be in video. You can do other things, but you need to get a video out there. It is extremely important if you want to stand out from the competition and you want to annihilate the competition. If you're doing video and your competition is not, you're going to get all the business because people are going to be looking for the services that you offer, whether it's in YouTube or in Google, and Google will serve the video if it's done correctly. Now, think about this statistic. 500 hours. 500 hours are loaded every minute onto YouTube. 500 hours are loaded every minute. Now, if you're following along, you see that I got all of that right here. It's right there. Okay, so you get the information. Now, there's one more percentage down here and it has 2 letters, a B and a D. Let me give you those statistics because they will surprise you. Okay, this percentage is like this. 68%, more than half, 68% of buying decisions are generated from a YouTube video. Think of that. Buying decisions, 68% are generated from a YouTube video. Now, why is this important for us? This is important for us because people are searching. I mean, how many times have you gotten into a project, whatever it may be, put it down in the comments and let me know. And you actually went to YouTube to see how to do something. Or you were thinking about purchasing an item and you decided to go into YouTube to look at comments other than the comments or wherever it is that you're purchasing it from. And maybe Amazon, you went downstairs and you read the positive, negative comments and see what people were saying, what they were actually expecting and what they got. But also, you go to YouTube and you search how to do this, how to put this together, okay? Or the reviews that different people have. Now, you probably watched not only one, but you watched several. Some of them you connected with, some of them you didn't. Your customers are going to do the same thing. They're going to go look. Let's say you have a local business, whether it's an attorney, whether, it is a chiropractor, whether it's a dentist. People are going to look. They may even look in Google, you know, a dentist near me, and you pop up because you have videos that have been titled correctly, that have been, you know, done correctly, and then all of a sudden, YouTube serves you information to those potential clients. They go look at the videos, they like what they see, they like what they hear, and then they say, you know what, that's the dentist that I want. So, or the attorney that I want, or the chiropractor that I want, or the local florist, or the local, whatever business it is that you have. People will find you if they find your videos. Now you probably say, well, how do I do that, Ruben? I don't know what to do. Well, listen, let me show you something. Right here on the sheet, on the left-hand side, it says Video Trinity. Okay, you probably have it right there too. Video, we're going to have it put it up here. So it says Video Trinity. It says 1, 2, and 3. The very first thing that you got to do when you create a video, and it can be short. Listen, don't create long videos. Michael Nicoletti was a good example of a person that actually he wanted to write a book, and he went into the platform called Scrivener. And he went into Scrivener, and actually Michael Nicoletti was his pen name because he didn't want his boss to know that he was trying to write a book. So he went in there and he found that it was cumbersome to use. And all the tutorial videos were like, you know, 20 minutes, 15 minutes. He says, man, I just need the answer to that one point. So he found it, and then he said, you know, just in case I forget, let me record a very short video, 1.5 to 3 minutes. And then he did that. And then he was in a couple of different platforms, and people were asking questions, say, how do you do this? How do you do that? He says, hey, listen, here it is, and I got this short video. People started looking at those videos and said, man, do you have any more of those? And he said, well, yeah, they're right here on YouTube. And then somebody said, hey, listen, why don't you gate them? Why don't you put, you know, charge your membership so that people can get access to those videos? That's a different topic, but here's what I'm trying to say. Short videos have value. People were willing to pay a membership that generated multiple six figures annually to him. I think they still do, because they wanted access to the very short videos, not the corporate 20 minutes, but they wanted the 2 minutes, 3 minutes that went right to the point, answering the questions. You can do the same thing with whatever it is that you're doing. So right here it says Video Trinity. Let's take a look at that. First thing that you want to have a good hook. Okay. You want to have a good hook, something that's going to catch that viewer to pay attention to what it is that you're going to say. Now, there's several ways that you can come up with this. And one of the easiest ways is the FAQs, the frequently asked questions that people ask. Go into YouTube and type it. You know that YouTube you start typing it, and YouTube will give you the suggestions of what people may be typing. Look below at the FAQs, it's get frequently asked questions. Maybe you can answer one of those, or 2 of them, or 3 of them. Those are different videos that you can create. That is an idea to create the hook. Title it what people are looking for. That way you get to show up. Then, guess what you're going to do? Then after that, you need to educate or add value. 1, 2, 3. And here's where you're going to show, explain, or demonstrate what it is that you're trying to tell people. And then come up with a little short story. Okay? Come up with a little short story for each one. Okay? Just like I just did with Michael Nicoletti. Okay, that kind of drives the point home. Okay, so you got to have a little short story, and then the last thing you're going to do is you're going to have a call to action. Simple. This video is short. This is a presentation that I did today. Listen, 1 billion hours of YouTube is watched every day. Oh my God, billion hours. Can you imagine? Okay. Anyhow, listen. What I just taught you is important, but it may not be the most important growth strategy for your business right now. Okay? We have identified over 30 additional growth strategies. Let's schedule a strategy session. Let's figure out the one thing that's going to work for you and that you should do first. My name is Ruben, and my job is to help you understand the options that are available to you and remove the burden of implementation. Okay, my name is Ruben. The link is below. If you like this video, click like, click subscribe, click the little bell so you get notified when the next video gets uploaded. We put videos like this out all the time. And there's a link below so you can download the exact same thing that we used today, and you get the rest of the information. Anyhow, I want to thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.